Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jocelyn and I am your inner work coach. I am here today doing something a little bit different than my norm. I am currently not at home. I wanted to bring you to a very special place to me. It has honestly changed my life. This is like one of the two environments that really has helped me on my healing journey, on my inner work journey, and just really building a lot of confidence. And the first one is being out in nature, being out in the forest, or being out like near water, I really love being at the beach. And the second is the gym. Right now, I'm currently at the gym. I love this place. I have really worked so much to really understand myself and be able to be here comfortably. It has taken a lot of inner work and a lot, a lot of healing, and also just building up my confidence. So I really wanted to come here and just share with you the tips and tricks that has helped me become more confident in myself, not just in the gym, but outside of the gym, and what has really helped me in my healing journey and the things I've noticed within myself that I've really had to work on so I could be comfortable in this space. Because just throughout the years, I've really noticed talking to people that the gym could be a scary place. So I'm gonna take you through my workout, and yeah, so here we go. So it was a lower body day, one of my favorite days, and we are starting off with some sumo deadlifts. Guys, I have been trying to perfect this form now for the past 4 months. And when I say the gym teaches you patience, the gym teaches you patience. And I'm just so proud of everything I've done so far, honestly. Here I am just trying to get my life back together, and yeah. So I'm here at a little corner of the gym so that I'm not invading in people's privacies and recording them. You probably still see them around me, but this is the best I could do. Hopefully you're also not hearing a lot of background noise. We'll see how this goes. Let's just clear the elephant in the room. As a woman going to the gym and being in a space where it's very male dominated, it is intimidating. I know for myself, for the first few years, I was so intimidated just to come up to the free weights and work out here or try out a new workout because I thought I would look silly if I didn't know exactly what I was doing. But just being in this space and allowing myself to mess up and to try new things has really made me have to ask this question: what if they do judge me? Like, what if? Like, what is the big deal if they are judging me? What if they are, looking at me? Like, what if they are doing that? And also, why does it matter so much to me? So, I had to do a lot of inner work around the fact of judgment. Judgment was huge, and I recognized that I was my biggest judge. So being around other people and fearing that maybe they were judging me felt double because I was already doing it to myself. So I had to really first start healing the judgments I had with myself. Start asking myself, why am I so judgmental with myself? Also, what are the things that I judge myself on the most? And really work on that. I've done a lot of journaling around that. So I ask you, like, if you are intimidated to come into the gym and try something out that's new or be in a space surrounded by strangers, why is that so scary for you? Something I also recognize is people are really not that focused on you as you think they are. If you think about it, when you come into the gym, are you focused on other people? Like, are you really focused on what that other person is doing? No. Most likely you're probably like focused on yourself. If you have fears of around people judging you, you're probably thinking, oh, is this person judging me? Is this person or are people looking at me? But you're not really like focused on other people and their workouts if they're doing it right. So think of that, like flip it. Like people are not focused on you as well. People are literally coming to gym to the gym to work on themselves, to become their most healthier and fit self. So think of that when you start to get in your head. Also, something that I really started to do and I worked up to was when I would be in my head, I would take a moment and look around. And I would see that everybody else was like looking around in their head, looking down in their phone. They're just not really paying attention to you. And that takes off some of the pressure of like, oh wow, everybody's paying attention to me, like I'm on a stage, everybody's really focused on me. Once you start to do that a few times, you start to recognize that people really don't care. There's so much beauty to that. There's just so much beauty to the fact that people are not caring about you that much in the gym. They're just caring about themselves. So that could just like release some pressure. So here we have some staggered stance deadlifts. I started a new phase with my coach, which means that I started a new set of exercises. I have not done a staggered stance deadlift in such a long time, so they felt a little bit awkward, but that is honestly the process of trying anything new, right? We feel awkward at first, we keep trying, and then we get better. So, the reason why I started coming to the gym was because I was really struggling with severe depression and anxiety, so much so that my anxiety wasn't allowing me to do the things I really wanted to do. My depression, I was sleeping for about 11 hours a day. I was like literally sleeping almost my days away because I was just so depressed. And the depression came from just consistently thinking of the past and all the trauma I have went through. And then the anxiety came from taking all the things from the past and projecting it into my future, thinking that that's how my life was going to continue to be. So it was just a very dark, tough time for myself. And what I started to do was I just started to take to YouTube and learn about healing myself. And everything that everybody kept saying was yes, like learning the information to do, like to take in tools and tactics so you could like feel better mentally and like the things that you're thinking, affirmations, and just a whole bunch of different other tools. But something that kept coming up was moving your body, incorporating movement into your day to day to release all of that stagnant energy. So I kept seeing people talk about like going to the gym or doing yoga. And I did yoga at home, and that really did help. It helped me release a lot of tension in my body, and it also helped me release a lot of trapped emotions. And something that really brought me to wanting to go to the gym was the fact that people kept talking about like the endorphins it would give you. At that time, I was just super depressed. I was sad. I was not happy with my life, and I needed endorphins. I needed some serotonin. I needed some dopamine. I just needed to wake my brain up to a different possibility besides that sadness that I was living with every day. So I took to the gym because of just my my depression and my anxiety, and it really did help me release a lot that I was feeling. So yeah, so once I started coming to the gym more frequently and just pushing myself to be in this space, it really I've become a different person. Like I really have I understand why like that runner's high is such a real thing. Just getting out all that stagnant energy, all those blocked emotions that you have sitting in your body. As humans, when we experience trauma, when we experience anything that we can't process, what we do is we hold it in our body. So the only way we could get it out is through movement, not just thinking it away. Thinking it away is not going to help. So you have to actually move your body. So I was doing working out, I was doing yoga, also dancing. Dancing helps so much. So that's another reason why the gym is so important to me, because it honestly healed my anxiety and depression with the movement, the constant movement. I was just getting more, I was very, very happy with like just moving my body and just getting those endorphins day to day really did help move the needle in my healing. And next on the agenda, one of my favorites, seriously, one of my favorites. It has helped me grow so much, the hip thrust. This has really helped my cheekies grow since I incorporated it into my exercises like 2 years ago. And yeah, they're very tough. I literally have to contemplate on life afterwards, but I'm just so grateful for these because these are the best. So I am here doing some hip thrusts and I'm going to take a little break so that my next set I have as much power as I did for my last set because that was tough. That was tough. So another thing that the gym has given me and provided to my life is being more connected to my body in the sense of not being so much in my head and being more feeling more in my body, listening to my intuition, listening to my gut, listening to what my body is warning me on. I was for so many years in fight or flight. So my body, I was slowly getting sick. And that doesn't feel good. When I started coming to the gym and focusing more on my body and how it feels and just listening to the cues of pain, because you are feeling pain as you're pushing yourself with heavier weight, it literally brought me back. Where before I was constantly in my head, thinking of the future, thinking of the past, I was really never present, and that caused me to disassociate so much. It also caused me to have a lot of brain fog, just feeling very just like it felt like there was a tornado in my head. It just felt like I was never here and I never felt connected. I never felt connected to myself and I wasn't feeling connected to others. When I look back at that time of my life, I really kept myself at a distance from my family, from my friends, like all the people I love, and even like creating connections was so hard for me because I just really felt, oh, how can I connect with another person if I could barely connect with myself? So coming to the gym and allowing myself to be with myself, give myself this time for myself has really helped me tap in with me on another level, and it's been amazing. Another thing is patience. I set this over there at the corner, but I recognize that this mic is actually working and I didn't use the mic over there, so it sounded very tough. I don't know if I'll put that clip in, but patience. I have been doing sumo deadlifts now for the past, since February. I started doing sumo deadlifts with my trainer, and I've really had to learn patience because if you're not getting a form down right, we can't just, move on and graduate trying to work. Oh, no. We're going to continue to do the form until we get it down right. So patience has been so, yeah, like the gym really has taught me patience with myself, being more graceful with myself, being more patient and allowing yourself to, mess up. Like you're not going to be perfect. When you're trying something new, it's not going to be great. And that's okay. That's life. Life, you're going to try new things. And if it's not perfect, what do? You have to keep trying over and over and over again. You don't just give up. So for me, like being here at the gym has taught me that like it's a parallel in my life where now if I'm doing something hard, I don't give up. I continue to do it because I've already built confidence in myself to know that I've done this in a different area in my life here at the gym. So I've passed so many things that I didn't think I would be able to pass. And like even this hip thrusting now, I could do a good amount of weight. And I used to see other women do it and I used to be like, damn, like those women are strong. And I used to feel like, wow, I don't know if I could ever get to that point because it just felt so, it looked so tough. It looked like, wow, I'm just here starting with these baby weights. But no, as you just continue going, you're going to see that you become stronger yourself. And that's what the gift of the gym has showed me, that I am strong, and I could get through anything, and you can get through anything. We are strong. When we push ourselves past our limits, our limitations, we start to recognize how truly powerful we are. We are so powerful, and we have so much greatness and beauty inside of us, and allowing ourselves to demonstrate that to ourselves is the best gift you could give to yourself. And here we are, just doing a little dancey dance. This dance is brought to you by hydration. I honestly just love to dance. I wasn't even listening to anything at this point. I was just listening to the jump rope behind me and going with that beat. So here we are doing some step ups. Step ups. Step ups are so good for you. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, there is this really cute girl at my gym, and she has an amazing body. Her glutes are so perky, and I was like, what is this girl doing? And just watching her, she does step ups like all the time. I'm like, bet. I'm gonna start doing step ups. And literally, once I started incorporating step ups, my booty got so perky. I'm telling you, step ups. I hope this light is not too low where you can't see me, but I'm here, which is nice because it's just away from all the loud noises. So, another thing that the gym has helped me heal within myself is my social anxiety. So I always was very socially awkward growing up, and just had just very scared to be around social settings. And coming to the gym was like, it really triggered that for me big time. So it forced me to have to look at myself and really work on that, because if you're constantly being around people and constantly being triggered while you're trying to work out, it doesn't feel like a good time. So I did a lot of inner work within myself and a lot of journaling. Journaling helps so much. Asking yourself really good questions like, why does the judgment of other people bother me? Or what do I make judgment mean? Why am I afraid to allow other people to see me? These are really good journaling prompts to actually allow yourself to be seen. And I think that was a really big thing. I was afraid of allowing myself to be seen. But being at the gym, it helped me to really release that. So I'm not gonna lie. Well, I was doing all the filming out there where there's just so many people, and I could feel like the eyes on me. That was giving me some anxiety. So I'm still healing. I'm still in my process. You guys are here with me in real time. But one thing that I would not allow myself to do is stop myself from doing things that I really want to do out of fear. So me filming out in front of people allowed me to stretch that rubber band of discomfort, doing that uncomfortable thing today, so that next time I come around is not as scary. Yeah, it allowed me to stretch my rubber band today, and I'm just so grateful for that. And I want to be transparent on that, because I see so many influencers and YouTubers, just content creators, sharing their work, and I always used to think like, wow, how are they so confident? Like, how are they not afraid to do these things? And when I talk to these people, they all say they have the fear, they are afraid, but they're just doing it anyways. So I want to speak on that, because I always felt alone. I was like, something must be wrong with me, because I'm feeling all these fears and anxieties around doing something I really want to do, and it's preventing me from doing it. Like, I really thought that I had to be free of it to do it. One thing I really want to create on this channel is transparency, and also the idea of not being alone, not feeling alone. I want you to know that it is safe to feel these feelings and still do the thing you want to do anyways. So that's what I'm doing here now. Like, I want to be able to speak in front of large audiences and just share myself completely, allow myself to be seen. And I know pushing myself in a safe environment, because for me, the gym now feels safe. I've made friends. That's another thing. Like, community. You create community when you are going to the same gym consistently. You see the same faces. You make friends, and it just feels like it feels great. It feels amazing, and you know that all the other people are supporting you. Something else to note is that the people in the gym, they may have like a mean mug or just like a face of, like, not happiness, but I learned in my years of working at Universal Studios as a greeter that if you give somebody a smile, the universal language, if you give somebody a smile, that most of the time they respond with a smile. And I noticed anytime I'm walking around and I just like give somebody a smile, like, it literally changes their face, their demeanor, and it you could feel like how it shifts somebody's energy. And the same with me, like when somebody's in the gym and we're all kind of in this together, we're all sharing the same space, it's a sense of togetherness, and I've learned to love it. If somebody who was so socially awkward, I now love to be here and be around other people. It's honestly provided me a safety where now I've taken that and like I pushed it out into my, like, this is the real world in here, but like out there in my day-to-day life. So it's incredible. I really hope that you enjoy this. I have so many other things. Like, I literally have a list of things that the gym has provided for me in my healing journey and my inner work. And I am going to share more of that in later videos. I actually want to do a video on social anxiety and how to get rid of it in the gym, because I feel like I still have it here and there, but it's not crippling where it affects me at all. It doesn't affect me in the workouts I want to do, in where I want to go in certain places. It's not there anymore. And I know if I've done the work and I've been able to work on it and release most of it, you can too. It's so possible. Like, being in spaces that you really want to thrive in is so possible if you do the inner work and you listen to yourself and you just connect with yourself on a deeper level. And that is everything that the gym has done for me. So I really hope that you enjoy this video. Make sure that you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave any comments or any questions that you have down below. Anything that you may want to see in my next videos, let me know. I am here. And until next time, mwah. Bye.